So let me do a story time of how I lived in Mexico for 4 years and I have a week desde que volví a regresar to the States. And how right now my life looks like a lot of buses. I never imagined my life to look like this right now, but I know that with all crazy shit on the other side, there's beauty. So basically I had to leave Mexico because I was renting my home to some supposed friends and they were going through some difficult times and they couldn't pay rent, they couldn't pay the bills, and so it kind of left me with these huge debts, right? And I'm a soap maker. Hago jabones artesanales. Super bomb, by the way. And I couldn't, even though I could sustain my life in Mexico with what I was selling with my soaps, I couldn't sustain the expenses in dollars, right? Like here in the US with the expenses of the house here and stuff. So I had to move back. One thing, like before I left 4 years ago, like I sold my car and basically, you know, put everything, like all my belongings that I couldn't take with me into like this storage space in my home. And basically here I am, starting from this point, like not having transportation. And I'm not gonna lie, extraño mucho México. Like, qué necesidad tengo de estar viviendo esto right here. Pero I know things will get better eventually. I also wanted to share my story because basically I know a lot of people on social media are glorifying the move to Mexico, and I want to be transparent that living in Mexico taught me so much. And one of those things is that most of these influencers that or people posting like, oh, I'm moving to Mexico and like all that shit, and like, you know, going to these expensive restaurants and all this doesn't really reflect the actual way Mexican people live, like, and that's just like what it is. Like me being Mexicana and like living the Mexican like life, making Mexican pesos, like I would see this shit and be like, what the fuck, you live in so much privilege. And so it's just like perspective. And yeah, I just wanted to share that because I think it's important people know like what the fuck. Y si no fuera por mi necesidad to fix and clean up this mess these people made, like I would have stayed and I would have continued to grow my business. And well, now I'm here, so if you want some soap, let me know. I brought a bunch and I'm, you know, trying to also grow my business here in some capacity. So yeah, if you're into natural products, sugar scrubs, and natural soaps that don't have any chemicals in them, hit me up.